and then log into my psych lab. So it's going to look something like this. You're going to want to look for the course ID for this course. If you only have one course using My Psych Lab, it'll probably just show up this one, Psych 201, Summer 2014, and with the unique course ID for it, Kraus 82526. So you just want to click on that. And our menus are going to look a little bit different. This is mine for the instructor's version. I'll try to switch to student view for a couple of screens to help line up with what you see. But a couple things. When you first get into the My Psych Lab site, you're going to want to tune up your browser. This will make sure that any add-ins are included on your computer to run different programs that you'll need for the assignments. Definitely sync your time zone. We are on Pacific Daylight Time here, so that's probably where most of us are, but if you're taking this course from another time zone, definitely sync it up so that the deadlines and when things are submitted are lined up correctly. And let's see, let's actually jump over to the Moodle site here real quick. Couple things. Each week you're going to have two different tabs that specify things about My Psych Lab. One will be recommended, and I do recommend this. Here are recommendations for week 1 that I have. And each week I do recommend that you take some practice tests that you can access on My Psych Lab. These are not graded tests, but they will allow you to assess your understanding of reading materials. So I would take those, and also there are some other resources that I have recommended to help enhance the material that you're reading. So let's see, let's go back here. Those are the recommended resources, and then the required assignments will be here. There'll be a due date written by them. They're always on Sunday, so this is week 1, My Psych Lab assignment number 1, due midnight Sunday. And the assignments are involved what are called simulations, and we'll see those in the My Psych Lab screen and identify the name of those simulations that I want you to complete, and some reminder instructions there for launching those, and also a unique code that you'll need to paste into My Psych Lab to access those simulations. Let's head over to My Psych Lab again. So here actually is a tab for simulations, and again, yours probably it's going to look different than mine. But I'm going to go ahead and enter simulations. And here, each week I've got them assigned to you, and there's nothing for this week. We're currently in the week before classes start, so there's nothing there. There's that course ID, PET1228. And then there'll be an activity manager. This, for me, shows everything that I could be assigning, and I'll be assigning not all of these, but some of them. And so what you'll probably see in your screen are just the two assignments that I had. Let's see, that was what do you know about psychology and participating in a research survey. So you'll find those links here, and you can follow them directly. For example, if I were to assign what do you know about psychology, you would link to that, and it'll take you to a screen that will allow you to run the little survey or experiment or whatever it may be. So those are the simulations, and those are what you're going to be completing and submitting at the end of each week, and then I'll discuss them and share data with you at the end. So this will help enhance the learning experience and bring to life a lot of the resources and topics that we'll be going through this term. Okay, so those are the simulations. Let's see, you're also going to find in here a assignment calendar. You're going to hit that link right there, assignment calendar, which will take you to each week's corresponding assignments that I have recommended for you. It's a little confusing. The simulations are a separate tab. The assignment calendar will recommend those things that I have suggested for you. And so let's see. Let me get into the assignment calendar here. And I can actually click that so it goes to student view, so we can be consistent here. So the screen is going to look something like this for you. And this is the first week right here. Notice that you see a little clock icon in there. That shows you that there's something available there, so you can click on that. And I've recommended a few different videos to watch at the beginning of the course. Magical Thinking, Thinking Like a Psychologist, Debunking Myths, and a Myth Buster on multitasking. So just a few resources. You can use more if you want. Actually, if you click on course materials, you'll find that for any given chapter, there are multiple different resources. You can explore different media assignments or film clips, things like that. So feel free to use as much as you want for the resource. I just have here in this calendar a few that I've specifically recommended. So let's see, going back. And then at the end of the week, notice on the 27th, not the end of the end of the week being Sunday for us, but then I went ahead on Fridays. I dragged a couple of assignments into there. And again, these are optional, but these are important for preparation for the graded quizzes. So you can take the Chapter 1 exam. If you click on that, it'll take you to a multiple choice test from Chapter 1 material. You take the test, it'll give you feedback. You can see how you did and go back and address any questions or problem areas that you have about the material. That'll help you with getting prepared for those graded quizzes, which you'll find in the, just to go back here, those graded quizzes are actually done through Moodle. So these ones right here that you find in Moodle are the ones that are graded, and the ones that you find in MyPsychLab are for practice. Just to keep that clear. And pardon for it's kind of clunky a little bit. It can be kind of confusing there why we're using MyPsychLab and Moodle separately. But at this point, the two are not seamlessly integrated by any means. So we use them separately. Just keep that in mind. But I hope that this has been helpful to you to help clarify how we're going to be using MyPsychLab for this term. Make sure that you're able to access it just fine. And if you have any questions about accessing MyPsychLab or anything that I've talked about here, or anything else, just get in touch with me.